Guys, you wanna know how to save almost $1,000 on hotel prices like this one? Or save more than $300 on hotel prices like in this example? Then keep watching, because in this week's video I will explain step by step how you'll get the best price for your hotel room when booking with one of the big chains such as Marriott and Hyatt. I will give you a detailed instruction on what you can do to get the minimal price using a hack which doesn't require specific credit cards or going to some vague third-party booking platforms. I will give you two booking examples, one for a Park Hyatt hotel and one for a Ritz Carlton hotel, and you can actually use these right now and you can save up to almost $1,000 for a one-night stay. So keep watching to see how this works and how also you can save big when you want to book luxury hotels but don't want to pay the corresponding luxury prices. I'm the frequent business traveler critiquing premium cabins and providing tips on how to save while still flying business class and staying in luxury hotels. Welcome to the channel. The hack or trick I will show you is based on strategically buying hotel points using the frequent hotel points purchasing promotions. And it's not just buying points and then hope for the best. I will show you the detailed steps you can use so you can get the best deal, and as stated in the introduction, it can really save you big if you know what to look for. I will also show you a free calculation tool you can use to determine the exact saving you can get when buying a room with points versus cash using Hyatt Points. Now, let's take a step back. In order to use this hack, you will need to have an account with a hotel chain where you want to book your hotel. In this video, I will only show you Hyatt and Marriott since I'm most familiar with these hotel chains, but the other chains such as Hilton and IHG use the same method. In general, it makes sense to have an account with these hotels, even if you only use them once a year, since you will get the best rates with the member rates and you will collect points for every hotel stay. And that's of course the big benefit, collecting points with hotel stays and then using these points for free nights. And if you have a hotel credit card, you can even collect points via your credit card spending. But we're not going into that in this video, because I will show you that even without points collected via hotel stays or credit card spending, you can still redeem points and use it for hotel stays when you buy points. So first step, make sure you have an active account. And if you don't have an account yet, you can easily set it up using the Hyatt or Marriott website as shown here. Some notes. With Marriott, new members may purchase points only 30 days after enrollment, and with Hyatt, new members may purchase points only 60 days after enrollment. So take that into account when you set up a new membership. So, assuming you have an active account, the second step is to confirm if there is an active promotion for buying points. This can make the deal a lot more attractive. As you can see at the time of recording this video, there is actually an active promotion of purchasing Hyatt Points, where you're getting a 20% discount. And this is the typical Hyatt Points promotion. Marriott doesn't have an active promotion at the time of recording, but I just had one which finished last September 23, which gave you a 40% bonus. And also, this is the typical bonus percentage you will see more often with Marriott. These promotions happen once every few months, so just wait for the next active promotion to buy your points. But as a recommendation, only buy points if you have identified a hotel booking you want to use it for. So, we have an active account and we verified there is a points promotion. Now we're going to the hotel we actually want to book. I'm starting with the Park Hyatt Abu Dhabi as an example. I actually stayed here a few weeks ago and this was a brilliant hotel. I'm now logged into the Hyatt website and checking the points I need to book a room. As you can see, it will cost 29,000 points to book a room with points. One note, Hyatt as well as Marriott, they're using flexible pricing, so the points you need could actually vary based on the period you want to book. Hence, it's always a good idea to first confirm the number of points you need before you buy them. Of course, it could also happen that there are simply no rooms available when trying to book with points. Let's now just see how much it is if we would pay cash for this same room, and as you can see, this will be more than $1,400. So in order to determine if it would be a good deal buying points, we need to determine if buying 29,000 points is less than $1,400. I will show you two ways to check how much you need to pay to buy 29,000 points. First, let's go to the Hyatt site to buy points. This will then direct you to the points website. After you log in, you can select the points you need. And as you can see, the 20% discount is immediately included. Another method is using my free Hyatt Points calculation tool. Link is in the description below. Here you can also specify the points you need, but it can also take into account points you already have, and it can calculate for multiple nights. It's pretty easy to use and you don't need to separately log in to the points website. So for this example, you can see the amount I need to pay to buy 29,000 points is $557. In this case, buying points and making a room reservation with points is a lot cheaper. In fact, almost $1,000 cheaper, or 1/3 of the regular price. And again, everyone with an active account can do this. And it even gets better. When you book a room with points with Hyatt, you don't need to pay for any fees or taxes, not even resort fees or parking. And these fees can up to quite an amount, so the actual savings are even bigger. One thing to be aware of, there is a maximum amount of points you can purchase with Hyatt, namely 55,000 points. So unfortunately you cannot repeat this over and over again. Talking about the maximum amount of points you can purchase, with Marriott that maximum is 100,000 points per calendar year. And let's talk about Marriott, because obviously you can do the same with Marriott and Bonvoy. Of course, even with a points promotion, you really need to pay attention whether you can get a better deal with points. Since booking with points with Hyatt is much better than Marriott, but especially when prices are high, it's worth checking how much the same room will be using points. For Marriott, I'm taking the Ritz Carlton in Maui as an example, one of the nicest resorts I visited in the past. Unfortunately, it was a long time ago. So let's check out our Ritz Carlton Maui example. Let's pick the Ritz Carlton in Maui for a Monday evening in October. So, rooms starting at $818, but if we add fees and taxes, we end up with a price of more than $1,000. So, let's see how much points we will need to pay for this. Actually, before I show you the points, guys, this is the perfect time to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. 78,000 points, which is quite a hefty number. Ritz Carlton is a top category of Marriott, so of course it's one of the biggest amount of points you will ever need for a hotel room. So would it still be worth it buying these points? Let's find out. So we've logged in and 78,000 points, that will mean we will have to pay $975. And that's hardly worth it. So of course there are no points promotion with Marriott right now. But if there would have been a 40% points promotion, we would only need to buy 56,000 points. And that would be $700. And again, with a 40% points promotion, it all of a sudden makes perfect sense, because you could save 30% or $300 on the price. And this $300 is almost enough for green fee at the Kapalua plantation course. So free golf with just a little bit of effort. So, time for conclusion and some key takeaways. First of all, what's important to stress is that in these two examples, I took some high category hotels which require the most points, especially with the Ritz Carlton. The way to get the most out of this is using a lower category hotel which has a steep cash rate. Obviously, a low category hotel doesn't require that much points, and thus you can get quite some savings if the cash rate is quite high. And not needed to spend that much points also means you can do this more than once or twice a year. Look at the points required by hotel category for Hyatt as an example. Also, take advantage of the points promotions which are frequently happening. Normal Hyatt promotion is a 20% discount or 20% bonus point, and for Marriott a 40% bonus points. Using promotions to buy the points just makes the deal a lot sweeter. Finally, I wouldn't recommend buying points without having a specific hotel booking in mind. Award bookings could disappear and different points could be required for different periods, so you might buy too much or not enough. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Also, check out my video on how to buy business class tickets for the price of an economy class ticket. In fact, I use this exact approach on my upcoming flight with Swiss Airlines in business class from New York to Zurich, a review you will see in the next couple of weeks. See you next time. Cheers!